It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.
Hello and happy Thanksgiving. Tonight, as requested by a few viewers, Bruce will be giving a tour of his toy room. Also, you get a bonus at the end, his second toy room. Let's get started, shall we?
Hey folks, welcome back to my channel once again. I'm Bruce coming at you. Tonight we're going to talk about Star Wars. I was supposed to have company tomorrow. They were going to come over, and a friend of mine from out of state came in. He wanted to see my Star Wars toy room, which I don't let very many people in there. And he wanted to see my shop, which I don't think I've had anybody but my best friend in here. Well, as it turns out, he's not feeling well. He's not going to come. So I basically spent the whole day cleaning my shop and my toy room, because it was a mess. I've been really busy this week for Thanksgiving. I'm very grateful for that. But anyway, I figured I've had requests before to show you my toy room. And I do that occasionally. It changes a lot, quite often. We're going to get a little bonus tonight, too. I have a secondary toy room upstairs. I've mentioned that in other videos. It's got some more Star Wars stuff, so you're going to see what my secondary toy room looks like, too. But first, let me give you a look at my actual toy room downstairs. Here we go. Okay, we're going to start over here in the corner with the stuff that's not so impressive. You can see up there on the very far right is the very, very first thing I collected when I decided to start collecting. It's that Yoda that I never did fix. I did a video about that too. Now I'm in other things too. There's the Universal Monsters that I started a collection of. Some other dumb stuff. And there's some of my customs. All the way down. There's Robbie the Robot down there. An original Buzz Lightyear. Two Robbie the Robots actually. Some junk on the bottom, doesn't matter. There's my keyboard, and there's a little Stormtrooper head. And we go over here, and there's my big dad chair that I like to sit at. And because it's all behind me, I just put some stuff that doesn't really matter. It's just Star Wars. You see, I'm into other things, too. I got a Titanic model up there. Micro Machine C-3PO head and R2-D2. Some other little things. There's my projector, because this is a theater also. Like I said, nothing super special yet. You get over here, those gold figures. I did a video about these gold figures before, too, and they're not that popular. So, like I said, nothing real super special yet. Hello, Dad and Mom. There you are. Here's some more customs I did. My Masters of Horror collection. Those are on my eBay page. And the Munsters I'm still working on. Over here, I got a famous picture from The Shining. Of course, I put me and my wife there in the bottom. And like I said, this wall's not that impressive. There's the door to the outside. There's my Death Star that was lit up, but it's not now. Okay, let's get into some more interesting stuff. That is a Power of the Force AT-AT right there. It's the newer one. And that's a custom I did of a bunch of old broken Death Star parts. I thought it'd be cool to customize it, make it look completely different. And I think it came out pretty decent. Going down there, got some newer 12-inch figures. Well, there's a vintage Darth Vader. No, that's not him. Nope, that's not vintage. A couple more of my customs. A couple TIE fighters. There's my vintage Darth Vader way in the back. He's not done being restored yet. There's a vintage Stormtrooper. There's some stuff down there on the bottom. A newer TIE fighter. Some little things. Now we're getting into stuff I really like. Here's the door in. I have the retro collection. I don't keep very many things on card, but these guys, I kept them on their cards. As you can see. I did remove the stickers. I think I did a video about that too. But I kept them on their cars. A couple customs in there. Here's my Return of the Jedi Empire Strikes Back figures. These are all original figures with original weapons. But I'm not going to lie. I made the cards myself to keep them from getting dusty and dirty. And it looks pretty decent on the wall too. Looks pretty cool. Now we're getting into the vintage stuff. There's my vintage AT-AT compared to the newer one. Land Speeder. Other little things down there. There's a Cantina playset. I'd like to find a couple of those. I tried to make them, but I can't. They just don't come out good enough. There's a mix of stuff in there. Some of the models I do when I'm just playing around. There's some kids' lightsabers. Take a step over, as you can see, looking up. Oh, these are the Hallmark Christmas ornaments. I did a video on those too a while back. And they're all lit up. I keep them up year round. There's my projector screen. It's up right now because I can't see the toys without it. There's my vintage Imperial Shuttle. Yes, I have a VCR. I have probably the last one on Earth that still works. That's to my sound system. Here's some more Star Wars stuff. On the bottom, you can see there's twin pod cloud car, and those are my wife's, what are those called? Those little stuffed animal thingies. I don't know, that's my wife. She just gets to keep them down here. There's my vintage Death Star right there, the real deal. Going up, there's a sign my daughter bought me. There's some older stuff on the top. Or, I'm sorry, Power of the Force stuff on the top. And go over here. Now we're on the good stuff. Here's all my vintage play sets from the 70s and 80s. As we go down, we have, I'm not going to name them all because if you're watching this, you probably know what they are. There's my first 12. There's a Probot and turret. Dagobah playset, Slave 1, little remote control R2-D2 in the back there. Battle Damage X-Wing, all original, right next to my regular X-Wing. Oh, Luke fell on his ass. Here's a cup from somewhere. I forget where those cups came from. I've had them forever. Snow Speeder hiding behind that. There's my Falcon. There's my shuttle. My TIE Fighter, Land Speeder. You can see, just basic collection. There's a Rebel transport ship. There's my Darth Vader helmet for fooling around Halloween. Couple games. What did I forget? There's my Paltoy Death Star. And over here is just another door. It goes into the shop where I normally do my videos. But these are all my customs. Some are new, some are old, some I've had forever. Oh, there's a couple things that aren't custom on the bottom here. Yep. And, of course, back to my keyboard and the Stormtrooper helmet. That's about all I can show you in here that I can think of. Like I said, some of it's good. Some of it I just have for nostalgia. Some of it I bought because I like. But that's the gist of my toy room. All right. Hey, let's move on and I'll show you the toy room upstairs. Well, like I said, I mean, that's my main toy room. Nothing really great. I know guys that have them 10 times bigger than me. That's what I got. And that's what I enjoy. It's dwindled down over the past few years. Like I said, about 2 years ago, I was going to cut down what I have. And I have quite a bit, believe me. I've cut down quite a bit of what I used to have. But anyway, like I just said, here is my secondary toy room, which my lovely wife is nice enough to let me keep in the bedroom. I don't think many guys can say that. But this is mostly newer stuff, but I do want to show you my Legacy Falcon. So let's take a trip upstairs and check that out. Here we go. This is the other little section I was telling you about. I keep this actually in our bedroom. I'm not going to show you the bed. It's a mess. But over here, mostly Power of the Force stuff. Just stuff I thought that was interesting just to have. The Millennium Falcon, the Imperial Shuttle. And you can see I do like Legos. I do like Legos. In fact, there's a couple little Lego sets up there. As you can see going down there. Some of those are from the 90s. And here's the 12-inch collector series, which never did understand why they didn't take off. Those are still mint in box. Little Lego Boba Fett. My daughter got me that for Christmas. Little sign that someone bought me through the years. Little BB-8. Sandcrawler back there. And there's some other things too. Little King Kong Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla. Some more Legos. But this is what I really like. This is my Legacy Falcon. And I built the case for it. That's pretty much... I wish it would fit in my toy room, but it's too big. But as you can see, I built this case myself. And made a little diorama there. I think it's pretty neat. And all this stuff is original, which doesn't matter, but it is. And, yeah. So that is my little secondary playroom. Well, that's about it. I mean, that's what I got. I got the 2 toy rooms, newer stuff upstairs. Legacy Falcon. I'm proud of that display I made. I just can't fit it down here in my other toy room. I'm going to work on that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to see you guys' toy rooms, too. If you want to post them somewhere, post them in the group or post them... on YouTube and send me a link. I'd like to check it out. That's all I got for you tonight. I guess I'll catch you next time. If I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
I'm Issy, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. What I want to know is why is there a tree growing out of my head? Stupid AI still isn't right yet. Oh well, see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.